drove to the airport.
Yeah, because she went. The freeways were a little rough, and then she went down Hiawatha, down 55. And when we stopped at every stoplight, because you end up stopping at most of them,
Yeah.
She had trouble. Like it was slow getting started again because of the roads. So she kind of spun a little bit and then get traction, and
she put so much gas, or she stepped on it a little bit too hard. And then when it got some traction, it just too much force. It just turned.
Do you have to, because I know the Teslas with the instant torque, do you have to be careful about that? Do you drive any differently other than being careful? Do you drive any differently when there's ice or snow on the road because it's an electric vehicle?
See, that's a good question, because so right now the car's actually driving itself. As you can see here.
Yes, sir.
It wants to switch lanes. It wanted to switch lane because it didn't want to be too close to those cars over there. So it wanted to switch lane to place there. So that maneuver, it did it all by itself without me doing anything right
Yes,
there.
sir.
But
yeah, I've been following the technology. It's awesome.
It's amazing, man. I love this thing.
It's almost, people say, oh, it's futuristic, and kind of like, no, it's about time kind of stuff. It's about time that someone actually put this in a car.
I know it. And that's first step will make it even get better next 10 to 20 years. We just needed someone to take that first leap right there. But overall, you know, and this add competition in the market as well. So other automakers will want to get in the game as well. Definitely. And that would just help the consumer, and it would just progress a lot faster.
And as battery technology gets better, you'll get better range in the cold. It's and
when battery technology get better, that also helps with cell phones and laptops, right? It could get, there's other use case for it. You know, you want your phone to last 5 days now instead of if
you're on it all day.
Exactly. You know, it's so many use cases. That's one technology could change different avenues, you know. But driving wise, when the roads are bad, the one thing these cars can do, something called regenerative braking, where as soon as you remove your feet from the gas pedal or the accelerator, the car will slow down by itself through the motors. Right?
Yeah, it doesn't coast like a gas. I've actually driven a couple of them for a previous job. Not like a lot. I drove them like from the Tesla dealer to the storage facility.
Gotcha. So you know how it pretty much driving those.
Yeah, if you take, in a gas car, if you take your foot off the gas or let it off a little bit, it'll coast. In a Tesla, it'll try to stop.
Exactly. And that's the regen. And when it regenerates like that, that energy gets fed back into the battery to give you more juice.
Gotcha.
So we should switch lanes here. I would have switched lane myself earlier, but now it's signaling to do it by itself here. Okay, there we go. Good job.
Of course, it didn't anticipate the car in front of us moving over.
Yeah, but then it will slow down. You see the regen is happening here. When you see that green, that means it's regenerative. Regen is happening. That means the car's slowing down.
One thing I remember about the Model 3 is that when I picked it up, I had to record how many miles were on the car on my app. And it took me forever to figure out where the freaking odometer was. I finally found it in the menu, but because it was the first time I'd ever used one, I'm kind of like, where is this odometer?
Yeah, I mean, it was so many things similar to what you're saying now. Me trying to figure out how to even turn the windshield wipers on or turn my light on. You know, everything is on the screen here. So yeah, it's a learning curve for the first couple of days.
And that's awesome. Yeah.
Now they have
they have
an update where you can see cars now. This is a new update. We can see the cars, so that would actually show how much energy I'm using for the day. I've used how many, you know, my efficiency, and then the odometer as well right here that you can see 23,000 miles, right?
That's awesome.
So all that driving, the car has done all of this. Even coming to the stop sign.
You don't have your hand on the wheel.
No, I'm just here to babysit it.
Yeah, you have to, because in case it wants to do something stupid, you're here to go, no, we don't want to do that.
Yes, exactly. You know, it's important to still pay attention. Don't trust it.
Does it, if it's driving by itself, does it go exactly the speed limit? Or does it go, oh, you set a max speed.
Exactly, yeah. So I set that myself to be 5 above, right?
Oh, okay.
But I can easily, you know, manipulate it by this scroll wheel right here.
Gotcha.
If I do it quick, it goes up by 5. But if I do it just slowly like it goes up by 1.
Oh,
but even if it's at 27, it will just go up to 30, 35, 45. It could be at 39, and if I do it quick, it'll still go up to 40, right? So here, if I do it like this, it'll go up to 30.
So at the stop sign, it waited for them to go.
Exactly.
What if they don't go and they're waiting for you for some reason?
The car will go.
Oh, okay.
It will go. It will say, okay, maybe that car doesn't want to go, then it'll go. But if you see the car start moving again, then it'll slow down. Then there, I might have to give it some gas.
Sure, yeah, you might have to, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those, that's pure human factor.
Exactly.
And the computer can try to predict it, but there's a lot that can happen that the computer can't
That's
predict.
right. You're so right. Because even sometimes...
I used to be an engineer a long time ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, even like the human factor, if someone comes to a stop sign and they're waving you to go, right? The car can't really tell someone is waving you to go, right? Or if someone is, because as a human, let's say if I want to make this right turn, there's a car right there. I'm signaling, the car will know, he most likely is going to make this turn here, right? And then you start going. You know, but the car will not make those decisions until it sees the car has turned fully, and then it will make those decisions to go.
So once you set the route in the computer, it will just follow that route.
You see, I was stopping here.
Yeah, exactly.
So right there, I had to give it a little bit of gas because it got scared.
Yeah, it was like, nope, we don't want to be liable for an accident.
Yeah. What was your question, sorry?
So you just set the route in the GPS, and it will just follow that route.
Exactly. It will just follow this route. But even without the route, if I turn it on, it will just go by itself. It will just go how it wants to, where it wants to go.
Okay.
But the best way to set it up is just put a nav in, and then it will just fall. If I
you just say go to work.
Go to work, exactly.
And it will just
navigate to work. Yep. That's the that's the future. That's the
definitely.
Yeah. So right here, if that was me driving, I'll let's see if the car will figure this out. I will get closer to the curb there. But if I give it a little bit of gas, let's see what it'll do.
It just tries to
so it wants to wait here.
And there
that car is giving me path for me to move, right? So here most likely I will take over, but the light is about to turn green anyways.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But if that was me, I would have went. That's the human thing right there.
Sure,
to do.
Squeeze yourself in there.
Yep. So here we'll make this turn here.
I knew the technology was good, but this is the first time that I've